World spinning on its axis. I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid, too. Now they come home. They've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. He's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So now here is Ricky Henderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1.
First pitch, 7-0
1-1.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Bouncer to the left side. Boggs has it. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Tony Gwynn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Nope, up there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Walter Johnson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
Now with the plate is Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground at first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. When you talk about him, you look at him and you say, rare talent, rare combination. Why? Speed and power. He's got both, and not many guys can say that. He's an elite, dynamic player, and he should be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. That brings up George Foster. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. To short. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Mike Trout. Hershiser is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. On, he pops it up, and no one will get this one.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now to bat, Frank Thomas. First pitch of the AB now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, Jason.
So the next to bat will be Jason Giambi. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, it's going to spell disaster.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Wearing a paper apron, so I ain't saving you and clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Bottom of the inning now, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Soriano is really a rare talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is good.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The batter will be Grady Sizemore. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 6. The right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Base is empty, 2 away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First offering.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting up, the catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Now at the plate, here is Joe Torre. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Third inning, no score to this point. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Oh, it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Throw over to first. Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner's going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Ready with the 3-0. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And the count will be full. Now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. comes Tino Martinez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
On the ground, softly towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Willie Mays. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Little dribbler up the third baseline. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 0-1. Fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tony Gwynn.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And she'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now one down with the bases empty, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Frank Thomas. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here comes Jimmy Rollins back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now here's the pitch. Hops this one up. And Giambi will stay with this one for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
1 out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder.
Digging in will be George Foster. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fershizer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Jason Giambi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Here's Foster backing up on it to the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Giambi stands at second with no outs. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Joe Torre. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Jackson has has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and create traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky Sizemore.
Stepping in next, Grady Sizemore. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this.
Now the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
2 down, no one on base. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now to the plate, here is Tony Gwynn. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hershiser sets, 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Runner at second, one away, and that brings up Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
As a look now to pitch.
Nope.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Taking, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Runner at second here with one man out. All even now, 2-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Spin and a throwback to second, and the runner back. Another 2-2 offering. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced. But meanwhile, the strikeout means two men are gone now. Into the box, Frank Thomas flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Yanks lead one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now here is Tino Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
3-1 the count now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Willie Mays. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball two. No strike.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Shoots this one over to first. Giambi has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Next to hit, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this will be fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Again, another foul ball. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to stand in is Jimmy Rollins, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Swing and a liner. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter.
Boy, Giro, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Yeah, and he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Wade Boggs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Still no score. Now it'll be Jason Giambi. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all. They've trusted their...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a solo home run here for Jason Giambi. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. And it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the...
Right there, Mark, is intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Next, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Martinez in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Now into the box, Joe Torre. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Longoria leads off first with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 New York. Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Foster. First pitch on its way. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The second baseman,
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Grounded up the first baseline. Giambi gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 24,
So next to hit is Grady Sizemore. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Wind up, and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen. You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two and one after the foul ball there. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Ricky Henderson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Ball, 1 strike.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Jackson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Jackson in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
So now into the box is Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Jackson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 67.
So stepping in is Tino Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line and right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Willie Mays. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies picks it up, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Stepping in, Jimmy Rollins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way.
1-0. Nope, that's a ball.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. On to the ninth now from Oriole Park. All even at 1 apiece. Raleigh Fingers will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Fingers is ready. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next to dig in, Frank Thomas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Harold Baines steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. Now the count is 2-2.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Now back, the first baseman.
At the plate now is Jason Giambi, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it into the hands for ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Pickoff move to second, and a leap, but it's over his head at second. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. The 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ripped down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially that, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Jambi, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. In now for the O's, Wade Boggs. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Craig Kimbrell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah.
Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
To the plate now, George Foster. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. So a 2-run shot to left center, and none none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Finish in tonight's game. Baltimore have taken a 2-1 series lead. Raleigh Finger is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Kwizak, and Heidi Watkey. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ballgame.